Welcome to today's McMedia Report. My name is Eric, and today is Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. I like to find stories from the news that aren't getting as much attention as I think they should be. And sometimes I find other stories from the news that aren't getting any attention but are worth sharing. I'm a former news director and program director for some news talk radio stations, so I have seen the insides of the working of the news. I just like to bring these additional pieces to you because I think it's important. What I'd like to talk about today is I listen to a bunch of different podcasts that cover the world of sports from the perspective of the media. And one of my favorite podcasts that I like to listen to is called I also love SI Media with Jimmy Traina, but I specifically today want to talk about the Sports Media Podcast from Austin Karp and the Sports Business Journal. On his most recent episode, which came out on September 25th, so it was about 6 days ago, Austin interviewed Golf Channel analyst Brandel Chamblee because the Ryder Cup was about to start. And one of the things that Chamblee talked about, which I thought was fascinating, and I'm not going to do it justice, so I really hope you go over to the Sports Media Podcast from the Sports Business Journal with Austin Karp and take a listen to the episode from September 25th. He talked about the entrance of private equity money into the PGA Tour. Now, look, there are all sorts of reasons why private equity money can be good. There are also equal amounts, if not more, reasons why private equity money can be bad. But he pointed out two specific things. One was the PGA Tour was founded on philanthropy. And how can you have people who are investing money and demanding a minimum 10 to 15% return be philanthropic? Really, what they want to do is cut every cost possible in order to maximize profits and generate that return. So he talked about that. And then the other thing that he talked about was his fear of this infusion of private equity money into the PGA Tour is actually going to reduce the number of smaller tournaments that take place during the year, which, from one side, you might think, okay, so what's the big deal? But what he said was, when you have these smaller tournaments go away, fewer amateurs are able to come up and try to compete and basically create a pipeline of talent for the PGA Tour. So not only did he talk about private equity being bad because it demands a return at all costs, but it also is going to hurt the long-term it's going to hurt the long-term prospects for the PGA because basically a pipeline of talent goes away. And if you think about what has happened just from the consolidation that has taken place in Hollywood with Disney having bought Fox, and then you also have Amazon bought MGM. There have been several other consolidations that have taken place over the years. You're seeing so many fewer independent movies, so many fewer new actors and actresses come up along the way because these studios that are giant are demanding returns from everything they churn out. So that's why you're seeing so many reboots of all of the crap that we've seen over and over. There's no talent pool for the future. And this is what he was concerned about happening in the PGA. I really hope that you go and take a listen to it. It's the Sports Media Podcast from Sports Business Journal with Austin Karp. It's the episode from September 25th, and listen to the discussion about the future of the PGA Tour. That's what I have to cover today. I hope you enjoy that listen. My name is Eric, and that's today's McMedia Report.